Okay, so now we're gonna get into the ankle, and the ankle, similar to the hand, has a lot going on. It does a lot of movement. It's got a lot of range of motion, and the circular part, the kind of the circle or the rotation part of it, does seem a little bit more obvious than with the knee. So what we want to do is start exploring this entire range of motion. And we're going to do so by grabbing our leg and actually lifting our leg off the ground. If seated on the floor is not comfortable, then you can always sit on a chair and just gently lift your leg up so that you can move your ankle. But if this is comfortable for you and you're able to get into this position, that's totally the ideal scenario. You can also place some blocks underneath and you can elevate yourself so that you're a bit more comfortable. Just take some time. You can always ask me questions about figuring out how to do this one if seated on the floor is not comfortable for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to loop our hand underneath our knee and we're going to bring our knee into our chest. We're going to grab our other bicep and we're going to fold our hand and really squeeze our leg. So I'm really hooked in here and this is pretty comfortable for me. I'm not really actually trying very hard to hold my leg. I'm going to extend up and I'm going to move through my rotation from this position. Now I'm going to show you the rotation first and then we'll go over it together. So my leg is extended up. I'm going to flex my toes towards my face. I'm going to kick out towards the center of my body. I'm going to push and gas pedal down. I'm going to push my toes out to the outside and then bring back to where I started and reverse the motion. Okay, do it from the front. A little bit hard to see from the front, but it'll give you some different perspective. Okay, up here, flex towards this midline, gas pedal down towards the outside of my body, and then back the other way. So we're doing a full circle and then we're going back the other way. Okay. A lot of times people's toes will be moving a lot. You'll notice your toes are trying to do the motion. Try to keep your toes as curled down as possible. And if your leg starts to drop, if you're here and you start dropping, try to kick even more and control in that position. We want to try to keep that leg as extended as possible. Similar to the hand, we have this kind of like inversion, eversion, pronation, supination action. If you're not familiar with those terms, it basically means that your ankle tilts. So if you can see that tilt. All right, so when I pull my toes towards me and then I kick to the side, I'm kind of tilting my ankle and then I'm pushing forward. And as I'm pushing forward, I'm also tilting. I'm not just focusing on pushing forward, I'm tilting as much as I can as I gas pedal down. When I swoop to the outside, I'm thinking of tilting to the outside as I bring my toes towards my shin, right? So I'm never just going back and forth like this, and I'm also just not swooping a little bit and then kind of getting lazy halfway. I'm really making sure that this swoop and this tilt is happening throughout the entire motion here. Okay, so really important to pay attention to those details and explore as much range of motion as possible.